We have already studied turn-on process of SCR and two transistor model of SCR. Now we will study important topic, Snauber circuit. Here you can see a SCR means thyristor is connected parallel with capacitor and load is connected in the circuit, and here is a switch. So what is the function of this circuit? When we want to we have already studied that SCR have special privilege. We can on the SCR by applying gate current to the SCR. Whenever a gate current is applied, then this SCR is turning on. Suppose there is a difference between SCR and diode is, suppose this is AC, voltage is applied, this is SCR, resistance load. We know that sinusoidal input is here, Vs, this is input. If we apply gate current at 90 degree, then only SCR will turn on and the output voltage will be 0 to 90 degree forward blocking mode. So no voltage will appear across this load. This is load. So after at 90 degree gate current is applied and SCR is turned on, then the output voltage will be like that. After that, the reverse blocking mode applied to the SCR and SCR will automatically turn off. So the output voltage will be this. But if this is a not SCR, this is a diode, then the output voltage will be, it will if it is ideal diode, then forward block voltage drop across the diode is 0 volt, so output voltage will be halfway rectified. But if SCR, we have a special privilege, we can turn on SCR at any angle, 90 degree, 120 degree, we have special privilege. So this we can control the circuit by applying the gate current. So we have a special arrangement for SCR circuit because we will not allow unwanted turn on for SCR. We have already studied about SCR that it has forward blocking mode. This is PN SCR. We have already studied that if forward voltage, here positive negative voltage is applied, J1, J2, J3. Here J1 and J3 junction is forward bias, but J2 junction is reverse bias. Okay. So reverse bias means here depletion region will be formed. So charge will gather across this junction. So if a charge is gathered, there must be some potential difference, and there must be some potential difference. There must be capacitance formed across this SCR. If I suddenly apply a voltage across this SCR, then voltage at T equal to suppose a switch is there, here T equal to 0, we are applying, there is no voltage across it. At T equal to 0, we apply a voltage across this SCR. Then there is high DVDT. DVDT means change in voltage at T equal to 0 voltage 0. At T equal to 0.0001 second, voltage will be 230 volt. So 230 by 0.0001 second. So high peak of DVDT. And we know here J1, J3 is forward bias, this junction are. J2 is reverse bias condition. If high voltage is applied, then high voltage is across this J2 junction. So we already studied that J2 junction have a capacitance and high DVDT is across this junction. So we know capacitance current equal to I equal to C DVDT. If DVDT is high, then capacitance current will be high. So our current will flow through anode to cathode. So the SCR will automatically turn on. But we don't want to turn on this SCR because we will turn on this SCR when gate current is applied to the SCR. But here no need to get current, it is automatically turned on because high DVDT. Okay, so we don't want to on this SCR by applying high DVDT. We have a special privilege. When we will apply gate pulse, then only SCR will turn on. This is our motto, but here scenario is different. So we have a special arrangement for SCR circuit. A capacitor is connected parallel with the SCR. So what is the role of this capacitor? We will study. Now for this circuit, if this switch is closed, at t equal to 0, there is no voltage across this SCR. At suddenly a switch is closed. We have already studied in network theory, transient analysis of capacitance, whatever may be. So this concept will be applied here. So suddenly I turn on this switch. So switch is on, voltage will be across this SCR if this capacitor is not there. Okay, forget about this capacitor. So high DVDT will applied here, but you did not apply the gate current, but SCR is turned on. But this is not your choice. As an engineer, you don't want to turn on this SCR when gate current is not applied, because it has a special privilege. You can turn on this SCR for special load arrangement. Okay, you have to turn on this SCR at when input angle is 150 degree. Okay, you want negative voltage across this voltage. Okay, whatever may be, you want output voltage as this much value, positive this much value. So you have to turn on this SCR by 120 degree. But here, whenever you are place the switch, high DVDT across this SCR, and SCR will, or due to J2 junction, capacitance from high current will flow. So you don't want to turn on this SCR. So a parallel capacitor is across this SCR. So what is the function of this parallel capacitor? Whenever the high DVDT is applied across this parallel, so this DVDT also applied across capacitor. So we all know the capacitor initial voltage will always 0. When charge is 0, voltage is 0. So voltage 0 means it will act as a short circuit. So when it is short circuit, means there is a short circuit path across this SCR. So current will flow through short circuit, means the capacitor will charge. So the high DVDT will not across this SCR, it will across the capacitance. So it is reducing the high DVDT across this SCR. So capacitor will charge. So capacitor will charge after some time, after 4 or 5 time constant period, capacitor will charge. Now you want to turn on this SCR. You have a special privilege. SCR is not automatically turned on because of parallel capacitance. Now what you will do? The capacitor, now you are turn on the SCR. So capacitor will charge positive, negative. Now what will capacitor do? Capacitor will discharge through this. Okay. If capacitor will discharge through this SCR, so what will happen? Here another problem will arise. What problem? Capacitor will charge to this voltage. Capacitor voltage is Vs. So suppose this path has a very low resistance, capacitance has a very low resistance, and SCR have a very low resistance. So the current, discharging current of the capacitor will be low resistance. So discharge current will be Vs by low resistance. So this will very high. So discharge current of capacitor is very high, means high DIDT. High DIDT means there may be a damage in this SCR, but we don't want to damage the precious device. So what we will do? We have to limit the high current. So how we can limit the high current? We have to connect a series resistance. Now let me draw it again. So we will connect a series resistance with this SCR. Okay. So what we will do? This is the complete snubber circuit. So snubber circuit is to protect the SCR to unwanted turn on process. So first capacitor will what will do? It will protect from high DVDT to unwanted turn on. Then the resistance is connected across it. It will discharge the capacitance current through this SCR with low value. That high DIDT is not there. That will damage the SCR. So RS function is to limit the discharge current, and capacitance function is to prevent from unwanted turn on. The high DVDT will applied across this capacitor. Okay, this is the snubber circuit.